Hey everybody, it's Monday night. The new year is almost here. SideKick Power Hour. We're here every Monday night doing this. We are just, kind of bringing all of the Crooniverse, as we call it, all things SideKick Productions, right here every Monday night. And, for the last 29 weeks, we have been rewatching episodes 1 all the way up to 5, all the way up to 412 or something of Skeleton Crew. That's seasons 1 through 4, as we lead up to season 5 that's coming out in 2021. And to tell us a little bit more about what to expect for that and everything else, my co-host, the SideKick Universe creator himself, Joshua R. Pangborn.
Hey, Nakia, happy Monday.
Happy Monday to you. Welcome back, Josh. I hope that you had a good Christmas.
I did. I hope you did as well.
I did. I had a very demon doctor Christmas, and we'll talk a little bit about that later. But let's first find out about what we're in store for tonight.
Absolutely. Well, tonight is the last SideKick Power Hour of 2020, and as our good friend Robert pointed out, we've been doing this for 30 weeks, which means we've been coming to you every week for 30 weeks in a row, which is more than half the year. I can't believe that I've been lucky enough to come to you every Monday night, and I've been lucky enough to have you come back and watch us. So thank you so much for doing that. Tonight, we are celebrating the end of 2020 with a wrap-up of how SideKick Productions has done in the year 2020, and talking a little bit about what's to come in 2021, talking a little bit about The Art of Blowing It, talking a little bit about Demon Doctor, and of course, Skeleton Crew and the Skeleton Crew musical, which is coming in 2021.
That's right. The Skeleton Crew musical is coming out in 2021. It's going to be a part of season 5. We're so stoked about this. Josh and I collaborated on the lyrics and the music, and it's just so much fun. If you are a fan of mine musically, unless you saw me in Rocky Horror Show, Zach Scott, or you saw me do, Vic Oden with the Small Stars or something like that, it's really completely different than anything that I've done. And it's very irreverent and
Is
raunchy the right word? It's very sexualized.
It's not raunchy at all, I don't think.
There's a lot of sex in it, though, and I love that about it. It's really, really sexy. So we can't wait for you to hear it all and see it all. But we certainly could use your help, and you can do that by making a donation. It's almost the end of the year. Maybe Granny gave you a little extra cash this year for Christmas, or maybe, you're just feeling, so much love for us tonight that you can't help but put $1,000 in there. That could be an option. I'm just saying. So every week we have an audience question, and this week's question is, what is something that you miss that your parents threw out on you, or took away from you, whatever you want to say? What is that something? Be thinking of that and put your answers to that in the comments below, because as you know, we every week put up your comments on the screen for everybody to see. And we will talk about that in the break. And we'll also be asking our guests. And our guest this week, our regular guest, of course, Stuart Kiczek. There he is. Welcome back. And all the way from Lafayette, Louisiana, please welcome back to the show, Ashley Monique Menard. There she is.
Yeah, Ashley. Hey, everyone.
Here. You're on the mute, darling.
Actually, he's on mute. Yeah. Actually, you're on mute.
You're literally on mute.
I know. I knew I
was on purpose.
I wanted to hear you talk more because I missed you so much.
Oh, well, we missed you so much. Welcome back to both of you. Stuart, did you have a good holiday?
It was full of merriment, and that's about it.
Oh, well, that.
I mean,
what about you, now, Ashley? You're spending the holidays with your family.
Yeah, y'all. Kudos to holidays, and I gotta say, It's hard, but it's great.
I gotta say, it's hard.
It's hard.
But it's great.
But it is great, and we're so glad that you were able to do that, and we're looking forward to you traveling safely back to the city. So be careful on your way back. Let's take a minute, Josh, and tell folks about some of our news that might have happened since our last episode.
Sure. Well, 2020 had 2020 has lots of surprises for us. It's 3 days left. But I mean, for us, for SideKick Productions, it had one last surprise. The Moody Crab Festival announced that they're an official selection of their 5th edition. So Demon Doctor has one more festival that it got into for 2020, which is very exciting, I think.
Awesome.
So I know that everyone asked, I think last week, for a compilation of how we did in 2020 for SideKick Productions.
Right.
So I thought I would go through that very quickly. We had 5 different productions get into festivals. We had Bloody Bears, which is our upcoming horror feature that has no pictures yet because we haven't even filmed it, but the script is so exciting that people are still giving it awards. That got into 2 festivals and won 1 award, and that's just a great way to start off everything. Then we have The Art of Blowing It is already, before it was even out, The Art of Blowing It got into 3 festivals, which is just incredible. The awards and everything come out for that in 2021, so we'll talk about that later in 2021, of course. But The Art of Blowing It, before it even was out, got into 3 festivals. So that's 2 things we did that didn't even get released and got into festivals. That's incredible.
That's great.
And then we have our short film Wasted on the Young that was created in October 2020, got into 3 festivals, has 10 nominations, won 6 awards, including 1 Best Film Award.
That's amazing.
So that's amazing for Wasted on the Young.
That's awesome.
Skeleton Crew, we know we didn't have a new season out, so we didn't do a lot of festivals for it, but we got into 4 festivals, 8 nominations, 3 awards, and 2 of those awards were Best LGBT Series.
Oh, I love that.
So, and that's such an important award for us because I think we are the best LGBT series out there right now.
The show's a little gay.
It's a little gay.
And
also lesbian,
queer.
bisexual, and transgender, and all the rest of the alphabet. It's a little bit of
Every time I date a guy, though, and he checks the show out, he's like, oh. I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah.
Yeah,
and then
it's like
Demon Doctor.
The Bears.
Demon Doctor got into 17 festivals in 2020.
Wow.
We received 31 nominations for awards. We won 14 awards, and 6 of those awards were Best Horror, Comedy, or Series awards.
Wow.
So we are, Demon Doctor is very much beloved around the world. So I think that it is pretty darn cool.
That is so cool.
So congratulations to all of you because you're all a big part of all of the shows that we've done.
Wow.
And congratulations to all the SideKick production actors and actresses and crew members and everyone who works hard behind the scenes. And thank you to all the people who watch us because we wouldn't make these shows if you didn't watch them.
Absolutely.
So
without them, none of this is possible.
Yeah, and congratulations to you, Josh, for being such a great creator, and you're so awesome on set, and you do such a great job of leading and really taking everything and putting it all together and constantly busting your ass, always working, always editing. We love you so much. So thank you so much, Josh.
Thank you.
Now, speaking of things that we're so excited about, we're going to take a sneak peek at someone from season 5 who's going to be joining us for her first time on the SideKick Power Hour. And so let's take a look at this clip here of our next guest.
As soon as there we go.
Well, I wouldn't lie to him. If I didn't like it, I'd tell him. I don't see any reason to hide the truth from my friends, family, and loved ones.
Oh, you say that now. But you just wait until schlepping on his schlong becomes old hat. And then you'll see you need a few little lies to get you through the day together. Oh my, I am so sorry. I don't know what's come over me. I must have drank too much wine at dinner. Whew. Oh my.
But Mrs. Agrofos, we didn't have any wine at dinner.
I love that so much. Please welcome to the show, Lisa Tirone King.
Hi, everyone. Hello.
Oh,
It's so
welcome.
wonderful to be here, and congratulations to everyone on all those amazing awards. That's fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you.
And
you're a huge
are a
part
big
of that
part of
too.
that.
Oh, thank you. I'm a big fan, if nothing else.
Lisa, tell us how you're doing this evening.
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for asking. It's I hear, Ashley, it's tough. I've been around my family for many months without a lot of time to myself, but so doing things like this it's always wonderful because
we're so glad that you were able to be here tonight, and I know our viewers are really familiar with you as Penelope, but they might not know a lot about you. So tell us just briefly about yourself and some of the things you've worked on over the years.
Okay. Well, I'm a mom, first and foremost. I have 2 beautiful daughters, and I am most proud of them. They are my greatest accomplishment. I took a lot of years off from acting to raise them, and I just came back into the acting world about 4 or 5 years ago. And probably maybe a year and a half, 2 years into that, I met Josh. And I got to work on Skeleton Crew, and it's been a wonderful ride ever since. And I've done a lot of commercial work. If you're walking down, the adult diaper aisle, just look on that Depends package, and you may see me.
Well, that comes in
That's
handy.
my greatest body of work so far, I guess. Everybody keeps sending me pictures from Walmart and the grocery store, and that.
Well, that might be something that Simon might be looking out for as he's doing some shopping. Now, I understand that you also used to work in public relations, but of course, as you said, you've connected with Josh and you've become a part of the SideKick universe, and you do play Penelope on Skeleton Crew. And then could you also tell us a little bit about some of the work that you do with Bethany House?
Oh, absolutely. Bethany House is a wonderful nonprofit organization in Long Island, and it helps homeless women and children in Nassau County, which is where I live presently. It's just an incredible organization that I actually started working pro bono for them about 8 years ago, lending my public relations expertise to help them get the word out about various fundraisers. So now I work on a fundraising committee and have for 8 years, and they just asked me to join the board. So I am so honored, and I feel all grown up on the board.
Now, speaking of growing up, we got to see something very, very exciting on Christmas Day, and that, of course, is your first ever appearance on Demon Doctor. So let's take a look at what that might be.
Oh, happy Christmas! Bart, is this you?
Hi, Erindi. I'm just, how are you?
Oh, well, I am doing well. Thank you. It is just very surprising to hear from you. Yeah.
Right. I know I don't usually call, but I was hoping, well, do you think I could talk to my father?
Who is that?
Do you want to talk to your son?
Why?
I don't know. He wants to talk to you.
No thanks.
I'm so sorry, Bart. Your father is not here right now.
Are you sure? I mean, that really sounded like him in the back.
I just told you he wasn't here. Why would I lie?
But...
Now, happy Christmas, Bart. Oh, your stepbrother, he says hello. And I am very, very sorry that we did not send you the goat that we usually send you. But, times have been very tough, Bart. Money is very tight. So, but I promise we will sacrifice something in your name. Okay?
Thank you. That means...
Okay. Bye-bye now, Bart.
Bye-bye, Bart. That is, of course, a scene from the Christmas Demon Doctor episode that came out on Christmas Day. If you haven't checked it out yet, make sure you do. You can do that by heading over, of course, to the URL demondoctor.com. and it'll take you right to where you need to be. Now, Ashley, Stuart, Lisa, what was it like making a Christmas episode?
Oh, it's
Compartmentalized.
That's a good way of putting it.
I had a wonderful time. That was such a fun character to play, and getting the bones and the skulls from my brother-in-law, who's a huge Halloween fanatic. It was great. Everything it was so much fun.
Well, in case people didn't realize what was happening there, Barth is essentially speaking with his stepmother. And that we just think that's such a great way to introduce you into the Demon Doctor world. And now, Lisa, do you have any favorite Skeleton Crew memories from seasons 3 or 4?
I do, and this episode is actually one of them. And
oh, really?
The scene with you, wonderful Ashley, of course, and Paul, who is just wonderful to work with, and we had so much fun doing. I had so much fun doing this scene. I hope you guys did too. You'll see it. It's in this episode.
And what about season 5? Are you looking forward to anything?
Yes, there were some really intense scenes in that season with Ashley and I that were wonderful, with Apolline and I that were really beautiful. So yeah, I look forward to people seeing that side of Penelope.
Well, we cannot wait to see you in season 5, but here we are in season 3 right now of Skeleton Crew. This is episode 6, Cooked. The original air date for this was January 7th of 2018. What a crazy time to be.
2 years ago. My gosh.
No, to be alive. That was so wild. Okay, well, here we go. Let's take a look.
God, you guys are so pretty.
You sure? Oh, you have no idea how tempting it is.
You're unfinished painting. And you used to be a priest. You should know all about temptation.
There are certain things that even God
That's why he's an ex-priest.
Yeah, to really work
out. I can go if you need.
No, don't worry about it. Just Glenn.
He's calling you. That's something.
Hey, Jason.
He always.
Hey.
It's your birthday? Oh my God! Happy birthday!
It's
oh my God!
What are you planning?
Oh my God! It's your birthday.
I never have. Why start now?
You've never had a birthday party?
No. I mean, my mother was against them. She found them unnecessary. So.
What Drake?
Is that true, or is he just saying that?
That's true. That's how Drake's mother was.
A whole lot of effort for a whole lot of nothing.
Wish you would jump up and live, my friend.
I don't know, guys. It sounds like one of those Nietzsche events that Dennis wants to steer clear of.
Nietzsche events?
That's what I said.
You said Nietzsche, the German philosopher, not niche. Interest pertaining to a small group of people.
As if Joe couldn't look.
No one writes no at all.
Apparently you did, or you wouldn't have married one, Mama Bear.
You're crow.
I wanted that look. I specifically asked for it.
Well, my wife didn't think boys should have them.
I love this outfit that Yolanda's
You're
wearing.
gonna have to explain it to Dennis.
Yeah.
Oh, this
She always looks fabulous.
yeah.
That's 2 pieces of tie-dye for this episode.
What? I don't really know how to explain.
What?
I really don't think it would be a good idea for you to go to Drake's birthday party.
Okay.
Yes, you're right. I should make it an early evening anyway. I need my rest. I'm going to be getting up very soon for all those morning talk shows to publicize my brand new best-selling book.
Ow!
There's no need to yell. There's no music, so everybody can hear you.
There's no one in the bar.
Say hello.
There are people there, I swear.
The bathroom for a quickie.
I have seen you around here, young man, many a time, but never with the same person twice.
No, you're not. You just think life is a porno movie. Maybe you should try actually asking a guy out on a date.
Do people still do that?
Oh,
Apollina, I didn't hear you there.
So I just left the writer's room. Just talked with them.
That's nice. If you'll excuse me.
Yeah, well, they actually don't know anything about a CGI-filled conclusion.
They're really nice.
Just come on.
The hair.
Fabulous.
The best with what we could.
Ashley looks like
I
she's
need you to
playing
tell me
for
what
an
is happening
Aerosmith music
with
video.
I was hoping to wait.
I love how you can see the brick.
Oh yeah.
Focus on Ashley. You can see the bricks only go up so far. It's like magic.
What happened to strong representation of women?
Apparently, those only work if they aren't too strong. I'm sorry, but the public viewed you as a frigid, for lack of a better word, bitch.
I thought that you and I were a team, though.
I told you from the beginning, Apollina, no one in this business will stand up for you except yourself.
A powerful moment written by Joshua R. Pangborn.
Leandro's working on the cake.
Drake is going to be so
What's up with the door?
I was thinking maybe we should set him up with someone.
Is he on hold?
He is a nice enough fellow.
Well, I suppose the two of you could.
No. Been there, done
I
that.
like that comment. Yes, Gal had to go through exactly the same thing.
We're just not a good match.
Won't be the best cake we've ever made, but they'll be here by tonight.
Thank you. Do you know any single people?
I'm gonna try and not read it that.
No, it's Gerard. He's like our best customer, and I want to do something nice for him.
He spends like $100
But
a
I
day
just
in here.
don't want him to know that it's a blind date.
He's like Norm from Cheers.
He's a severe
His
alcoholic.
tab is enormous.
I'm a control queen.
My poor baby girl.
Sorry to interrupt. I found some fun wandering around the set.
His anime hair is ridiculous.
I forgot all about him.
Hello, Apollina. Hi, Mama. Your mother's a girl first? Oh, I've heard so much about you. Oh, dear. Apollina, please remove this woman from my person.
I love you, Lisa.
And that was Lisa's. That's when I knew I would love Lisa.
Not be serious.
It's not up for discussion.
You always wear the same thing when you go out.
my
You're single now. You need to have a little more flair, a little bit more pizzazz.
It's not my style.
And what
I
has your
like that shirt.
style ever gotten you? You lost your job. You lost your husband.
Well, you had a hand in that one too.
Well, you don't have that pretend boyfriend hanging around anymore.
Well, that one's entirely on me, and I'll give you that.
Well, then I think you should listen to me.
That was mean.
And try something new.
It's better if I just fade into the background and stand out for my accomplishments on paper only.
Oh, you look so cute here, Josh.
So
Yeah.
cute.
Because you would just fade into the background wearing that t-shirt.
Really need to try something different. And if you're not interested in having a spot of fun tonight, maybe I will.
Okay.
Yeah, what's that supposed to mean?
So it brings us back to where we began. So, what do you think?
Well, your play acting rooms are real cute, sweetie. But where's the washroom? I need to powder my nose. It's over there. Oh, thank you, Vanessa.
Mother and your sister are far too similar for my liking.
Yeah, I know.
You know, we're going to have to pawn her off on someone tonight. It is Drake's birthday party, and he's having it at Money Shots, and we're both invited.
Veronica, I can't exactly just pass my mom off.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you totally can.
Drake, don't you? The man you were fawning all
I've got an
over.
audition for.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's only got eyes for Anglicus.
I'm sure there's a spark in there somewhere worth fanning.
Veronica, I just got fired.
Oh.
Now, Evelina, I was hoping to make
You breathed life into every scene you're in, and they fired you? I won't stand for this. Where's Alma?
Yeah.
You
Go get her.
Well, it's not like that, Mama.
I can't say that I'm surprised, actually, because your first husband you couldn't keep satisfied, so he found himself another woman. And then your second potential husband you couldn't keep satisfied, so he found another man. And now you can't keep a job.
You don't understand how this business works.
Listen, don't tell me what I understand and what I don't understand. I do understand that this show business thing is not going to be putting food on your table from the sound of it.
I mean, she was gainfully employed as an actress.
Because it certainly wasn't me.
Until like just an hour ago.
Yeah.
Girl, please. What does my profile say? No flab, no femme, no Asian on Asian. But does he look Asian? Come on, what does Africa but the Asia of the Sun and Hemisphere? He's Dominican.
He really said
I
that.
can't believe I watched my good Andrew Christians for this.
And that.
This is the guy.
Jeffrey, pleasure is all yours. Don't get any ideas there, buddy. He's mine. That is yours. Hunter tells me he's nice. I've been bringing endorsements.
He is nice. I just don't want him to know that we're behind you two meeting. So just go up to him like you never met before.
Men come up to me, Mr. Man.
Damn.
You think this guy is a good match for Gerard?
He's well connected.
He's like a real life person I knew in the 90s.
Take the big. There, you're not.
Excuse me, is that seat taken?
Oh, no, be my guest.
I'm Jeffrey. Nice to meet you.
Gerard, is that with a G or a J?
Jay.
Oh, too bad. We could have ended up sharing the same monogram towels if we got married.
He's so adorable.
Cause G.
One of these men is going to be my boyfriend tonight.
Holly, dear, you've done the gay boyfriend thing, and trust me, it's not a good look on you.
I mean, I can't let my mom know that I lied to her.
Well, you could have just not lied to her.
Yeah, but she looked at me with those cold, distant eyes, and then all of a sudden I felt the need to make her feel proud of me. And then the words, "Mom, can I bring my boyfriend home with me for dinner?" just fell out of my mouth.
As if having a man would really make her proud of you. Honestly, I try, but you people don't make it easy not to feel superior to you.
You a man. I want you to be
my boyfriend.
inside my heart.
Anthony?
I think you broke him, Hunter.
Darling, how are you? Really, really confused right
Yes,
now.
ma'am.
Well, marijuana that you do, but who am I to judge? I'm not your husband anymore.
It's all the marijuana you do.
Veronica, you look, well, just look at you.
This is such an interesting outfit.
Thank you. You know, I imagined you, and I thought, what if she had fashion, and then voila.
What's gotten into you?
Life. I'm alive, I'm living, and thanks to you, I'm single, and I'm going to enjoy myself because tonight's a party. You are really... Save your energy, darling. Hunter's got that special glint in his eye, and I think you're going to need it tonight.
I was just reminded what's coming up, and I am so excited.
That's what you get for breaking him, Hunter.
I did not break him. Why does everybody keep saying that?
You laughing.
Straight. I own a gay bar.
Yeah, that's why you kept me straight.
Obvious then, Holly.
Me! I mean, Dennis. Duh. Whatever.
I have no choice. Dennis.
There you are, darling. I've been looking for you everywhere.
Anthony, Lord. What in the world are you wearing?
You know it's good when she says that.
Oh, can I believe this?
Jesus, I've got to get out of here. What time is it anyway?
Isn't his son's birthday party in a few moments?
Yes, and I can't be here when he gets here. He doesn't want me here. Everybody knows that.
Then don't be. But maybe Madame Beverly can instead?
Oh, no. You know how upset he gets when I get all dressed up. I put in that padding, I put on my hair, and I...
Darling, you only live once. Trust me. You want to live every second of it.
Hey, Daddy.
Waka waka.
I was trying to. This would be great music. I have great music for this.
And this is the scene Lisa was talking about.
This is it, my favorite.
So, dinner is almost ready.
I cannot believe you gave your maid the day off today.
Well, servants are people too, Mama.
Maybe in the big city. Are you sure you should be drinking so much? It's not good for your complexion.
That's what foundation's for.
Oh, Adelina.
You'll get rosacea.
Papa did not tell me that it was this bad.
Well, you're wrong and she's wrong.
Oh, really? Then set me straight, daughter of mine.
Things are going really good for me right now. Today may have been a little slight setback, but I'm on television. I'm on
Gonna
television.
be on television.
Girls on TV.
Yeah, and that should be enough.
But I suppose we should indulge in their flights of fancy. At least she found herself a man. Tell me, Dennis, what do you do?
Oh, I guess it depends on the other person, really. We don't say no to much of anything, except the mentophilia. That's where I draw the line.
I know what Dennis means.
I know what Dennis means, daughter of mine. And I tend to agree. I do not see the appeal of mixing vomit in the bedroom. It's good you have standards, Dennis. Shows me what kind of man you are. Now, don't you think you should go check on dinner, Apolline?
Yeah, I should.
Wow, how could she be so horrible?
Yes, I
Wonderful, Lisa.
Oh, it was so fun.
Everything has got to be mine.
Anthony, you look different.
Well, maybe it's because you lit a flame in me that I was afraid had gone out.
I meant what I said, Anthony. I'm only here because Angie had called and asked me to come. As far as you and me, there is no you and me. Not until you figure out what you want.
Ernie, wait. I think maybe I was leading you on, but...
Wait, I haven't moved.
How about you and I go out on a date?
Seriously?
It's time to live life a little differently. I think
And now is the
Where's the mask?
Oh, that's whiskey.
On the rocks.
All my friends, they run around and they don't know what they should do with their lives. So I tell them what to do and then they push me aside. If all the people in my life would
I legit thought that was at my house.
I love Yolanda.
Yolanda's amazing.
Amazing. So talented.
Each scene I get with Yolanda is
Weird party without the guest of honor.
Hello, Chaz.
I'm sorry about this. I know I promised you guys no more events like this.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself.
But, what is this place except somewhere to celebrate the people we love?
People left?
And that's what Angie's doing.
Oh, I thought he was going to skip it for a second.
So how's the big idea coming along?
Just
Still a puppy party?
I'm sure whatever it is, it's going to be great. I can't wait.
Oh, you're so cute.
Well, good talking to you, man.
Don't choke him.
Whoa, one leg up on the stage. It's getting serious.
Is my son's very first birthday.
That's what he looks like when he's cool.
That's an unequivocal sex invite.
In the 90s.
Veronica, I may be a monster deep down, really, but I'm not the monster that Drake thinks I am. But if I stay here and make this party all about me, then I will be that monster. So, save me a slice of cake, okay?
Hey, don't look so glum. Look at your brother. At least there's still one queen here.
That is not my brother.
We'll be right back after this message.
Sound is speeding, cameras are rolling. This is day one, take one of.
Why do you have two different cameras?
What?
Oh god, this footage is gonna look like shit. Got a crucial audition, and it is imperative that everything go flawlessly. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Excellent.
What if we said no?
Are you okay?
We have a fabulous guest for you today.
Yeah, you want to talk about Emmy? She's great.
So glad that Emmy's making a comeback. Although I suppose, did she really go anywhere? She's just been sort of bumbling around, hasn't she?
Do you know who I am?
You are a has-been from the 90s, Emmy Hart.
She is brilliant, strong, and she is so humble.
I'm the glue that holds Emmy together. So without me, she's just kind of like a fart in the wind.
Felix, you slept with my mom?
No.
Sex in my 60s is the best of my life.
What the are you doing?
You have chlamydia and gonorrhea.
Well, I already know that. What's the good news?
Emmy, you need these eye drops because of your drug problem. Look at how red your eyes are.
Oh my god.
I'm overcome with emotion too!
Wow, that's a nice bra.
I am so proud of you for exploring your sexuality one micro-orgasm at a time.
Can you make me feel good? Please, can you just make me feel good? Please.
Oh my god! How?
Come back later, and we'll do the scene again. Out of my way.
I can't wait.
Oh, and I know I say this every week. You don't have to wait anymore because it's out. The Art of Blowing It is streaming right now over at theartofblowingit.theseries.com. It'll take you right to where you need to go. Ashley, what can we look forward to on Art of Blowing It this week?
Oh my God, it's the supersized episode of Emmy's past. All of her ex-husbands. What shall happen? We shall see.
So is this kind of like the Scott it's eluding me. Somebody give me the reference. Scott Pilgrim episode, yes.
Yeah, or To All the Boys I've Ever Loved. You know, it's one of those episodes where like backstory about the relationships that Emmy's been in. So cute.
Well, let's take a moment to talk about this week's wait, why is everybody wearing a hat?
Did you wear hats because of Emmy?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I got a hat. This week's question is, what is something that you miss that your parents threw out on you? Maybe they purposely threw it away. Maybe they accidentally threw it away. Maybe they threw it away after you moved away. Let's take some answers from the audience. But first, let's talk to Stuart. Stuart, what was something that your parents threw out on you?
It's a really hard toss-up between my Ghostbuster action figures and my Ninja Turtle action figures.
No, not your Ghostbuster action figures. Oh man, that's tough. That's tough.
Maybe worth so much money right now.
Lisa, what about you?
That's mean. That's so mean, Stuart. But my mom was equally as mean. She sold all my comic books, all of my Spider-Man and Wonder Woman and the Incredible Hulk and
Wow, that's terrible.
I was in love with Aquaman, and she sold them all.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
that's a travesty.
Josh, what about from the audience? What's some of the?
Apparently, our audience has never had anyone, the mothers or fathers, throw their things away.
That's amazing.
Must be nice to be you.
I saw someone earlier said that he missed his desk. So
maybe that's what Richard was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Richard did say he would miss his desk, so maybe that's what that means.
Yeah.
Well, Rangers.
Yolanda, her Barbie dolls. Oh my God! In the 4th grade.
That's wrong.
Here they're coming in now.
Okay.
Anthony's Power Rangers.
Oh my gosh.
Obviously.
David's Beatles scrapbooks.
What about you, Ashley?
Wow.
My mom never threw anything away. My mama donated stuff to Salvation Army. So she got rid of my pound puppy, which I'm not bitter about.
Oh. Let's see, there's Carl, a bunch of expensive technical books.
How dare they?
Jason's old jukebox.
Oh
no!
The dating
WS Round Soul.
Ooh.
Well, Josh, this is such a fun episode. Obviously, it deals with some pretty big issues. I'm curious, Lisa, what's it like to look back on this first episode with Penelope? Has it changed the way, or has it changed since you started playing her?
Oh my goodness, she's changed so much. I mean, she was just pure evil, but we learn through the seasons why she had to be that way towards Appolina. There was a reason for it. So, but
Sure.
yeah, to look back on her then and now, and Josh, you're just such a brilliant writer. Just the arc he's given her and the soul he's given her since that first episode. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
And speaking of beautiful, Josh, another iconic Anthony look in this episode. Tell us a little bit about this.
Well, I knew that I wanted to have this weird Phantom of the Opera sort of get-up going on with sequins, of course. Little did I know that they don't really come in my size. So I had to, as they say on RuPaul's Drag Race, make it work and go in my workroom, WERK, and all those shoes that somebody commented on earlier, I had to hot glue the sequins on all the shoes.
Yes, Queen.
Those shoes were made by me partially. The tights I did not stone; those came stoned. But the vest I had to construct out of sequins. I had to make I took a bolero and I had to add sequins to it to make the tuxedo jacket effect to it. So it was a lot of work for it, but I'm really happy with it because I really like how it turned out, and it's one of my favorite costumes that I only worn for one episode, but I really would love to find a reason to bring it back. And thank you, Yolanda.
Yes, absolutely. Well, let's bring back this episode and take us home. We've got about another 15 minutes or so before it wraps up. Don't forget, folks, if you're watching this, we do this every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. SideKick Power Hour, hashtag SideKick Power Hour, hashtag Skeleton Crew. Here we go.
Oh, that's spaghetti.
Spaghetti is one of the easiest things to have on set as a prop food because it takes almost no time to make when you have a kitchen.
I need a drink.
Yeah, I really ate it.
3 drinks.
I
can't believe
You're hungry.
The largest factory producing
The
Confederate.
lighting on this is whack.
Whatever that is.
There we go.
Ooh, Mama, where did you find these?
Well, you have over a dozen in your freezer.
I want key lime pie right now.
That's really good.
Now, while I was in the kitchen, I was reminiscing on my youth. I used to have the most beautiful tea cozy. The face of Virginia Bethel Moon herself was hand embroidered on it. Who? A true patriot. She spied on the Yankees during the War of the Northern Aggression. You would know this if you paid attention to your schooling.
I like the shadow behind me.
Now,
It's very ominous.
Very ominous.
I have been itching to find another one ever since. Now, you wouldn't happen to have something like that, would you, Dennis?
Oh, sure. I could get you all the tea cozies you want. I mean, pretty sure I can.
Oh, I love it. Oh, give him a hug for me, Josh.
You can tell me what that is. Tea cozy.
Listen, I already told you. I don't want a birthday party.
But there's gonna be cake.
I don't like it.
Everybody likes cake.
Exactly, Richard.
Yeah.
A little too much.
It's like a teapot sweater.
You live life to excess.
Who doesn't know what a tea cozy is? Come on. Okay. There's people waiting on you to celebrate you.
Including the guy I punched in the face.
That guy too.
I mean, a lot to me.
Narrow it down.
Definitely that guy.
Sorry, it's just not my thing.
Whoa.
Oof. I'll tell you what's my thing.
Well, I was being a little fool.
I really want to kiss you right now.
Oh, I stopped. Let's go into that bathroom and then we start in that closet.
It's imagination.
Hell, I've seen this sort of things go on in this place. I don't blame you for calling the health inspector.
I did what?
Then would you say marriage is in the cards?
Sure.
Oh, most definitely. We were just talking about it.
Maybe someday.
Yeah, you know.
What I really love about Dennis is how much he supports my career
Apolline is the most talented dancer that I've ever seen.
and actress. And even this morning.
Oh, Apolline, cut the crap. I know you are not dating this man.
Why would you say that?
Silently the senses.
You overplayed your hand, sweet daughter of mine, when you told me what he did.
Sweet daughter of mine.
Really? As if I would not know every true American who owned and operated one of those factories.
I'm sorry, Mom. I just wanted to make you proud. I mean, you came all this way, and I didn't.
Apolline, child, I did not come to see you. I came looking for Pepper. Elias told me you were the last one to see her.
Why didn't you just do that in the first place?
Well, between the tours and the alcohol and the lies, I have not been able to get a word in.
I just thought that you came here because you wanted to see me.
Apolline, darling, I do not care.
Damn. I mean, it's so great they can just dance to their own music.
That's what the scene is.
Dance the predates music.
Guys, I have to go to my charger. I'll be right back.
Bloodthirsty. In other words, this could be fun.
Oh, Ernie told me all about how a Dr. Anthony Stewart is the one to report Hunter's bar to the health inspector.
Hunter knows that. We all do. It's kind of like you to get some sand in your mangina and then stab your friends in the back.
See, that doesn't sound like Anthony at all.
Your point is?
Reese is particularly light-fingered. I had him borrow your phone a little earlier. Wouldn't you know it, there's all these little text messages between you and Horatio.
Yeah, I can talk to whoever I want to talk to.
Perhaps, but it doesn't take a doctor to connect the dots.
Right. Of course. I'm so sorry that I wasted your whole
We need a whole season of Anthony like this.
Yes.
The Carla Chronicles.
I'm so worried about her. She's not well, Apollina.
I am so sick of people asking me where Piper is. I don't know where she is.
I murdered her.
Your mother. I have put up
She
with
played
you
with them.
all day,
Oh, goodness.
Apollina. Do not take your anger out on me. It's not my fault that you don't have a career and that you had to hire this incredibly
obvious homosexual, the boss as your boyfriend.
And that's the tea.
So I take it you're behind this.
It's funny. I kind of thought it was you.
Well, I can't say I'm a fan.
I suppose you wouldn't be, but you don't really get to have an opinion anymore.
You know what I mean? You're a nice guy. Doesn't mean you're a good one.
Jesus, man.
That's a good
Like me or don't like me. Fine, I don't care. But at least make it because of who I am and not just because you're angry that I'm with your ex. Because you know something, Hunter? You are a good man. But that's
Oh, how wholesome.
I just don't understand.
Again, Ernie calling it like it is.
Why won't you give up this ridiculous dream and just come home?
Apollina doesn't need to go home.
I do not care what you have to say, young man.
Oh, well, listen anyway. I don't understand her much. Heck, I don't even know what she does.
I'm an actress, Dennis. We literally just talked about that a second ago.
Right, well, I forgot. But what I do know is she's one cool ass chick. And, you know, I can never imagine myself hanging around with a woman, but I can't imagine not having Polly at the bar.
Polly? Oh, how vulgar. Oh, look at you. Queen of the queens. Do you think this makes me proud?
I'm not moving home. That's just not happening. Because this place is my home.
How is this home when you don't even have any family here?
I know you don't want to support me, and you don't have to. But these people are my family. Dennis and Hunter and Veronica, they support me and they love me.
Oh, it's just a collection of freaks and sinners.
All of them.
Present and accounted for.
So much. I really do. But I just feel like you don't love me. And I know you don't like me.
Oh, shit.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I've made my peace with that. But have you?
So take that, you old crone.
Yeah.
You're wrong. These are just desperate attempts for you to shift the blame.
Perhaps. Shall we see if Hunter would like to test my theory?
No, don't.
Close your eyes, start a journey.
But what I did for us. We have something special.
Oh, sweetie. Oh. Is that what you think? You have a belly and a butt, and he can fill them both. That's all you are to him. Do you think this is love?
What is going on here?
Oh, here we go.
Josh, remember when you asked me to kiss?
I don't even mind if I'm not the center of attention for once.
I said, what? What do you mean kiss? And then I saw our skeleton crew. Oh, yes, of course he'd ask me to hiss.
You ruined Craig's birthday.
Come on now. I did have help.
You're supposed to be one of my best friends. And it's like, I don't even know you anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. But the doctor isn't in right now. He was going to have a good time whether he wanted to or not. And he did.
You can't keep doing this to him, Carla. Leave him alone.
He's always going to need me. So I'm not going anywhere.
Mommy?
Oh, go away, child.
Go away, child.
Oh, no. Don't be Apollina. I'm just so happy.
I'm just going to stand in your shower.
I care about you. And you've made a life for yourself up here. That's all I ever wanted for you. And that's why I'm weeping in this absurd washroom.
Weeping in a shower.
That was like a complete 180, that whole from the scene before.
There's a whole lot of body wash in here for a man shower.
You're okay. But I'm so proud of you. I really am.
Why did we decide to do that in the shower? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Quick, we need a new location.
Yeah.
Bathroom it is.
Quick, to the bathroom.
And then she said, I was obvious. Me, obvious. Can you believe that? I mean, you I can understand, but me?
Nobody leaves that much drink at New York bars.
No more drink.
They all get drunk.
Gulp.
I love this episode, Barbara. You're right.
Oh my God, today was finally the day I stood up to my mom for the first time in my life, and I got fired from my first professional gig all on the same day.
All right, maybe one more drink.
Who wants whiskey and cake?
That came out of today.
That's all you're doing. You're a good man.
Yeah, that's what Ernie said before too.
Watch
I
out.
don't know
Take
if I
those
believe it.
stockings off of the thing because the whole thing's going to fall out. Is that Daddy?
I already have one brother off his rocker. I won't hear such talk from you.
Well, I just mean
Man, look, I don't know you, but Angie will shut up. I mean, maybe you are crazy, all of you, clinically and in the loosest sense of the word. The one thing that's obvious is how much you guys really care about each other.
A lot happens in the shower. That's true.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Not to enjoy my first birthday party.
I've had a great time, Gerard. Thank you.
Thank you. It's been a blast.
Can't remember the last time I laughed this much with a guy.
I guess it was nice talking to someone and not have to worry about them slapping me.
Oh,
Slap him. Wait, what is...
I never do this, but I'm feeling pretty generous tonight. So
Here's $100.
I'm gonna have to pass.
I'm sorry. What?
You're just not my type.
Your type? Your type? I'm the one lowering my standards for you.
Well, I'm not gonna lower my standards for you, so
I've never been so insulted.
Come back another night. We could do this again if you'd like.
Hey there. I'm having a great time.
Drake, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to leave you out there alone.
No, don't be silly. That Veronica lady, she says the craziest things. I mean, but she's not with Glenn. She's almost tolerant.
Happy birthday.
Now sing for me, my angel music.
Sing.
Da, 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 da.
Maybe
Fine. I need to get this body home anyway. Someone's getting cranky.
And then he turns into Red. What's the time? It's gotta be close to midnight.
I wasn't. You went to so much trouble to throw me a party, so I knew I had to come. You do things for me that no one else ever has.
Oh no, I'm sure it's
Yeah, Kyle.
It's definitely not nothing. You're not like anyone else I've ever let in my life before. I mean that.
Oh, I think I love you, but what am I so afraid of?
I'm afraid that I'm not sure of.
I don't suppose I could convince you to stay for a nightcap.
Do you want to have fun?
I don't like this new you, Anthony.
Yes, she should.
I've been a bad girl.
Look, there's fun and games, and then there's this. And I don't like this.
Well, you liked it just fine at the bar before the baking incident. What? Is this not what you want, Ernie? Is this too real for you? What is it you want?
Too real?
What did I clearly say?
Right.
Ernie.
Don't you know what's out there in the world?
I'm sorry. I don't know.
With anticipation.
I don't know. I don't know. Come over me. You make me so nervous. I've never been nervous before.
With a man before.
Man.
No, that isn't what I meant.
Shut up and kiss me.
That mask is just fantastic. Did
I
you
love
add
that
the studs to the
to
the strap, or was it like that?
It came that way.
Just lots of adjusting, you know.
Yeah.
I had such fun tonight, Anthony.
I could have done
Fun.
so much.
I could have dreamed all night. Posse.
Hey! When's the big date? There isn't going to be one. What's my tab? You didn't ask him out?
I'm never ever doing a favor for you again.
Don't like him. He just doesn't like being rejected.
Bears. You're only worthwhile as rugs. Cannot believe you turned him down.
I got a type. He ain't it.
Do you know how connected he is in the modeling world and how many of those people he could have introduced you to?
None of you go after men you don't want, so why do I have to?
Anthony can't dance.
Yeah.
Do you believe that guy? I'm selfish.
Is that guy even a friend of yours?
Well, he's not like a friend. He's more like a friend. He's actually really a jerk, but you just kind of deal with it if you want his connections. Jeez, what does a guy like to wrestle about standards about anyway? It's not like he's you who can afford to have standards. So I've never seen a guy under 250 in your bed.
I think you should go.
Okay, I'm sorry I threw cake in Anthony's face. That better?
This isn't about Anthony.
Well, that's a first.
This is about you.
You know, you have some nerve. You have no
Saggy
idea
boobs.
That bothers me. A lot bothers
Saggy
me.
boobs.
Saggy boobs. This is like the icing on the cake.
Party hard,
I'm serious,
Saggy
Leandro.
boobs.
His own scenes, saggy boobs.
about Anthony and his little. He told you his theory.
Also, look at what was happening Friday, October 20th to the right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Was that the name of a band?
No,
It's a
comedy
play, I
show.
think. A comedy
so much
show.
of big speech about not
Variety
getting
show.
out of your life when you love
Geeks with drinks.
And there's a lingerie show happening too.
Think harder, Leandro. That's not what that means at all.
I've had enough.
Real thick.
Giving up. I'm walking out the door, not sure I'm living for. But it's not with you, and it's not with them. And I'm sorry I realize I just can't play pretend.
Oh my God, the hissing, the hissing, the hissing, the hissing, the cake fight. It was the best. This was such a juicy episode. I just want to ask everybody real quick. Let's just go through here. What were your favorite parts of the episode? Lisa, you're up.
Oh, you know my favorite part is that whole dinner scene with Paul when
That's so good.
when he's
So
talking
good.
about
What was your favorite part of the night? Enough said. How about you, Ashley? And Josh, what about you?
Oh, I didn't like this episode at all. So,
well, for those of you who don't know, Josh, I believe you found a picture of Virginia Beth Moon. Is that correct?
I did, yes. So Lisa's mother, Penelope's mother, threw away her tea cozy with Virginia Beth Moon. This is Virginia Beth Moon.
Wow.
I know. Oh, look at that necklace. She had such style.
Yes, but she's a spy for the Confederates, and she's a naughty woman. So,
well, let's take a moment really quick before we look at what's coming up next week. Let's take a moment to look at something that we mentioned earlier, but we didn't really talk about, and that is the Christmas episode of Demon Doctor that came out on Christmas Day. We all worked really, really hard on this. It's a 26-minute episode of Demon Doctor. It's on YouTube right now. Over at demondoctor.com. We'll take you right there. And let's just take a quick peek at what you are in store for. going to be so good. I'm so happy. Josh, let's take a moment just to acknowledge the amount of sleep that I lost. I'm trying to put this out. I literally came home from Christmas Eve dinner with our godson, started working on the audio for this, and didn't finish until 10 a.m. the next morning. And I literally stayed in front of my computer the entire night doing it. And every one of y'all who shot your scenes remotely, or showed up and shot in the snow. So many great performances. Gerard, Barbara, everybody. I'm just so impressed with how good it turned out. Josh, how do you feel about it?
Oh, I just absolutely love the Demon Doctor Christmas episode. I mean, I think that it's one of our best episodes as a whole. I think I am really so. I came to everybody with the idea of doing this show. Well, actually, Mark Eugene Garcia came to me with the idea of doing a Christmas episode, and because of that, I was like, "Oh, we don't have time to do that. It's 2 weeks before Christmas." And Mark Eugene's like, "No, we could do something. I believe in you." So I wrote a script in 2 days, and I thought, well, no one's going to want to do this, though. They're all too busy at the holiday time. So I sent an email out to everybody, and everybody, of course, is amazing. And they all said, yes, let's do it. So we did it in 2 weeks. I put it all together with some, I taught myself some new computer programs because I did not know how to use After Effects, and I learned how to do that for some of the scenes with Frau Perkta. And then Nakia and Ashley and Mark Eugene all gave a couple watches of the rough cuts for me and gave me some feedback. And then I will say that I sat up all night with Nakia virtually because I was not sure when he would finish, and I wanted to get the episode out as soon as possible. So I, on Christmas Eve, also did not sleep at all.
Right.
I watched a lot of Desperate Housewives that night, though, which was also special. And from there, then we put out the episode. I'm just so grateful that everyone came together and did this episode because I think it's just so much fun. And it's such a great episode in between season 1 and the upcoming season 2 that I think that it lays the groundwork for season 2. It introduces some new characters like Lisa's Yurindi, who is going to be seen more of in season 2. And I'm just so excited. And Nakia did such an amazing job with the audio. And I'm just so grateful. Paul did such an amazing job with the makeups.
It was all really good. It was really, really good. And speaking of really good, we're going to be back here next week, and we got to look forward to.
I'm planning my first big event at the bar.
Fair Bachelor Auction.
Well, that is intriguing. A place where you can purchase men.
Not permanently, just for the night.
I want you to all give a warm welcome to Miss Polly Zagrofos, former television star.
I haven't been inside you since Drake's birthday party last week.
Good night, Anthony. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Save your stories. Save your please.
If you're not going to be with Hunter, you could do a lot worse than Ernie.
God, everyone's having more sex than me these days. It's not supposed to be like that.
You will see there's nothing left. Salvation don't come free.
Ooh, I like that music.
So fun. We will be back here next week on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, just like we are every week. Thank you so much to everybody for being here. Our very special guest, of course, Lisa. We're going to put your website up one more time so everybody can go to TideRockKing.com. If you want to know more about Lisa's work that she does, you can also visit bhny.org and learn more about the charity that she was talking about earlier. Ashley Monique Menard, we will be seeing you in The Art of Blowing It this week. Anything going on with F Your Fears this week?
No. Okay. Just kidding. Lisa.
Lisa's going to be on F Your Fears. Boom.
Oh!
There you go. Okay.
This week. She's coming out.
That's awesome. Okay, great. Stuart, anything to look forward to? Anything we need to know?
Art of Blowing It, and next week's episode was a super awesome one. So
Yeah.
if you thought this was good, there's just more of that.
Well, I tell you what, we'll get more of, and more. That's more of that hat. Josh, thank you so much for having us this evening. We will be back here next week, everybody. Please make sure that you are following all of us on social media. You can see all of our handles there at the bottom of the screen now that's gone. And we'll see you next time on SideKick Power Hour.
Happy New Year.
All things from the SideKick Productions universe. And I thought I was going to forget all my lines. Because it's a body positive show.
I read for the role of Hunter, and